team in the country facing a serious test on the road against a ranked opponent. Can they escape here with the top ranking intact? Welcome, folks, to Kinnick Stadium in Iowa City, home of the Iowa Hawkeyes. As we'll see the winners of 6 straight, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on the 12th ranked team, the Iowa Hawkeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Hermstreet. Let's get this thing underway. And the Nittany Lions will kick it away to get this game going. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Handoff here from the shotgun. And the Salk were able to bring him down quickly. Both these teams told us they're eager to prove a point. Here we are mid-season. They both earned their spot in the rankings, but we expect tight competitive battle today.
Well, that's the beauty of these top 25 matchups in the middle of the year. A little bit of a better handle on who these teams are. Love the fact that we get these two teams on the field. May the better team win, and hopefully it's a close one all the way to the end.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. That pass is hauled in over the middle. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Well, you wonder if the receiver adjusted his route to get closer to that first down line. Whatever he did, it works. Move the sticks.
1st and 10 play coming up. Scanning the field, it's Brown. Short pass finds the tight end. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. They try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Looking deep down the left side. Caught inside the red zone and still running. They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17.
Boy, just like that, we've got a big play already here by this offense. Not afraid to take some shots downfield. They hit it. They got great field position now.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, here it is, opening drive of the game. You're just trying to find that rhythm, run the ball, a couple passes, and this one backfires. Poor decision by the quarterback. That's 100% on him, and this defense now gives their own offense great.
Breaks into the open. They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The Nittany Lions looking to keep this drive rolling. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Dropping back, it's Aller. Receiver makes the catch. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first. Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Brought down, it crosses midfield to the 46.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Here we go, 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
What a drive by this offense. Another big gain, and look at the defense. Huffing and puffing, hands on their hips. This offense is wearing them down both mentally and physically.
Looking for a gap. It's Singleton. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Penn State.
Chris, he broke free from the line of scrimmage. I thought he might have a 10 or 15-yard gain, but he shows you the speed that he has to take it all the way to the house.
See if they can convert the point after. Kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. To the air, it's Brown. The pocket breaking down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Breaking free at the 35. Here he goes. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
Here's the handoff. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Here's the snap, looking to throw. A deep shot to the left side. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Boy, oh boy, Chris, this quarterback is getting way too loose with the football. He's already thrown an interception on the last series. Almost has another one here. He's got to start taking better care of the football.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. With the catch, it's Phillips. They bring him down, but a solid gain moves the football to the 24 and a 1st down. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. They're going to run it. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Been a solid drive, but the defense rises up now. The offense facing a 2nd and 15. Back to throw. It's Brown. Quick throw over the middle. Oh, he makes the catch.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
So the counter play doesn't work. The defense in good position that time to make a play.
You know, on most of these counters, you leave the in-man on the line of scrimmage unblocked, and you try to pull those offensive linemen and kick him out. But if you have an aggressive defense,
touchdown, Iowa. This quarterback on fire today. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
Out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking for the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
I feel like this quarterback could make this throw in his sleep. It's like clockwork, a curl route against zone. And the quarterback, the only thing is he had to fit it into a tight window for that first down completion.
And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Dropping back, it's Allen. Looking right, this one caught. He's brought down, but the gain moves the ball to the 39.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
And here's the handoff. It's S for middle to get stuffed. That one goes nowhere.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Lets it go quickly. Wide open downfield.
Big conversion there on third down to the receiver. Quarterbacks love a guy that they can depend on in these kind of situations.
Toss play to the running back going left. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and to keep him short of the first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Moves out of the pocket. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, just throw the ball away, see what happens on this next down.
Looking to pass, it's Allen. Caught by the receiver. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this fourth down and short.
We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. keeps the punt team on the sidelines for 4th down. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Well, these are the kind of situations you practice every week. You got to be able to get a yard. And the offensive line was able to give them just enough push to convert here on the ground.
The ball to the ground. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play.
Boy, did they dodge a bullet right there. So fortunate to recover their own fumble. I don't know how that ball bounced in their favor.
So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. On the run, it's Singleton. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start at the 25. The first play of the drive now from the 25. And the single back takes the handoff. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Looking for his big tight end. He makes the grab. He stopped out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. Looking downfield, it's Brown. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
He'll hand it off. Fighting off the defender.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the out route. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Important 3rd down play coming up after that completion. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, what a grab! That play more than enough for a 1st down. Sets them up at the 24. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Caught over the middle. It's Reynolds. Touchdown, Penn State. This offense really clicking.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
And he knocks through the PAT. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can they make something happen? To throw, it's Brown. Short connection to the tight end here. Gets out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Pass complete. It's second down now. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Second down, we're going to throw it. He's looking deep here. And this is dropped. My goodness, he was wide open, took his eyes off the football.
Big shot here early in the game by the offense, but man, you got to give the defense a lot of credit. Not surprised at all or caught off guard, but it's aggressive chance by this offense in good position to take that throw away.
And the pass falls incomplete in the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Hawkeyes will kick this away to begin the second half. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. The first play of the drive now from the 25. They get the second half started with their running play. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks into the clear. Out past the 30. Past the 10. Oh, the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Hawkeyes offense is back out on the field. And the running back takes the handoff. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take a lead in this game at some point.
Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Back to pass. It's Brown. Defense is coming after him. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play. The Hawkeyes will line up to punt it away.
Number 9 on to kick it away.
And he'll be forced out of bounds after a small pickup on that return. The opening play of the drive, they begin at their own 45-yard line. Ball handed off. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
There you go, defense. Listen, it's not been a great day for these guys, but this time they stepped up and took out some of that frustration. Nice play.
Second down play coming up. And the quarterback dropping back. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
And he'll drop back here on third down. That's enough for a first down. This offense set up in scoring position at the 40.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
And the wideout goes in motion. They'll try the ground game here. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Second down after that previous play. A play action looking to throw. On the move now. And it's incomplete. He doesn't connect on his first throw.
Man, I like this play. I mean, not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Looking downfield. It's Aller. Catch made in space. Look out. And he goes down right there. That's more than enough for a first down. The Nittany Lions look to keep this drive moving. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Yeah, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Well, you keep getting these chunk runs by this offense. They keep moving. Chains and putting a lot of pressure on this defense, especially on a long drive like this. This defense looks clearly worn down.
And the Nittany Lions lining up here on 1st and 10. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Grab down the middle. It's Reynolds. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Penn State. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down into the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
35, Iowa, 7.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. The first play of the drive now from the 25. Back to throw. It's Brown. Makes a quick grab. They make the tackle, but not for a solid gain on that pass. And the Hawkeyes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Chris, it just feels like the offense is almost teasing the defense with this play. As an offensive coordinator, quarterback, you're often looking for that soft spot in the zone. And here, they do a nice job of finding that hole for a nice gain.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line with 3rd and 1. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. Not a long return, but the important thing, the pick wipes out a scoring threat. The offense will take over from the 29.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
Second down after that run on the previous play. On the ground, it's Hayes.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
The Nittany Lions are in the red zone. QB keeps it himself.
Usually with a quarterback sneak, the worst thing that could happen is you get stopped for no gain. This guy's trying to make something happen that's not there, and he loses yardage on 3rd and inches. Now we got 4th down.
A completion here on 4th down. He escapes the pocket. He's got it, and that is enough for a 1st down.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the 1st down.
And the Nittany Lions will line up now. It's 1st and goal. 1st and goal, handoff. You'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there. 2nd down and goal. Looking for a man. Grab behind the line. It's Hayes. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Strong game by this quarterback. Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. He's going to hand this off. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Chris has just really been the story of the game. This defense has completely eliminated this offense's ability to run the football, made them one-dimensional. That's why they haven't been able to put many points on the board.
Dropping back, it's Brown. And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime, get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. 4th blitz and a quick sack. Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Fires it to the wideout. Downfield and incomplete. A 4th down stop.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the 4th quarter on a 4th down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
He'll hand it off. They finally make the tackle, but it's going to be 1st and goal from the 6.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
2nd and goal for the offense.
Here we go. Set.
soars all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Number 95, set to advance on the football.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. To throw, it's Brown. Throws it to the right. What a catch! Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Chris, is it just me, or is it a little bit strange that this offense continues to give this back the football, especially late in the game? He's got under 10 yards rushing in this game, hasn't been able to get anything going. It might be time to pivot and try something else.
And that game moves the ball across midfield. First down coming up from the 46.
But there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first.
Looking to make a play deep downfield. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
They're trailing by this much in the fourth quarter. The defense playing smart. They know you've got to take some deeper shots to try to get back into this game with a big play. And the margin of error for this quarterback shrinks with every pass attempt.
Looking for a gap. It's Patterson.
Christian, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They finally stop a big play. Moves the ball to the 22. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. The Hawkeyes line up on 1st and 10 now. Dropping back, it's Brown. The pass rush closing in. Looking to scramble. On the run, he'll let it go. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Touchdown, Hawkeyes. They connect for 6.
Well, first of all, I'm impressed that the user has not turned the game off and reset. They're playing it to the final whistle. And the offense is following your lead by playing hard and gaining some confidence for next week. We're not going to win this game, but I'll tell you what, you're a trooper.
And the point after is right down the middle. After putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And it's a kneel down. It went backwards on first down, so 2nd and long from the 24. There's the snap, and he just takes a knee. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. Looks like the quarterback will just take a knee here. This was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team that came in here and handled business. Did what we expected them to do, Kirk, but they did it with impressive, focused